Hello, everyone. Hi, Valerie. Good to see you. Here I am with my beautiful co-host, Marina of Heart Centered Tarot. Thank you for joining me, Marina. As always, it is an amazing and wonderful treat to have you here while we go through the messages for Lightworkers messages. Episode 151. Very exciting. And so thank you all for joining us, Annie's Gifts. Those who watch now and in the future, thank you very much. And please like and subscribe to Marina's Heart Centered Tarot. If you do want to book a reading with Marina, go to her website, marinasheartcenteredtarot.com. And sign up for some of her classes or book a reading. And also, it's Heart Centered Tarot YouTube channel. So absolutely go like and subscribe to this video and Marina's videos. Watch them, subscribe to her channel, and you will be enlightened even more. We'll say that.
Thank you, Val. And don't forget, you guys, subscribe to Val's channel and check out what she's got on offer, because there's a lot of fabulous things, a lot of courses and whatnot. So go to dragonflycrystals.store and take a look. Take a look at what's on there, because you have some courses and things.
I just finally, everything's on there, so you can sign up for anything. So just go take a look. All the courses are there. And it's hard for me to get them all on there at one time because I'm not scheduling them out like that normally. So do that if you wish to expand your horizons. And the same with Marina's courses. You will expand where you're at and how you view yourself and the world in a whole new way. And everything will look so much different and broader, and you'll have a better handle on everything and connecting to your higher self, your soul, and what you're here to do in your divine plan.
Totally. And you'll realize it's not as hard as you think.
Not at all. Not exactly. Exactly.
It's not that hard. So, and you know what? I think that the good news with what we both do is, we didn't wake up one day and say, oh, I'm going to do this. This is who I am. It's a lifelong learning process.
Yeah,
right?
It is.
Yeah, you learn, and what we're doing in these things, in the courses, in the readings, in the things that we do for you, is we are sharing that knowledge, and we are teaching you how you could access some of the knowledge that we have picked up along the way without having to go through some of the things that we had to go through in order to pick it up.
Exactly. We're shortcutting it for you so you can because we've been down the road and we're giving you our tips.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
The benefit of all of the experience we've had in life comes out in all of the classes and everything else that we offer. So it's great to have you all partake of that. And we'd love to see all of you grow. And that is just a pleasure for us. And I want to say hi to a few more people in the chat. I said hi to Viviani and Annie, Mary, Kilm and Charlie, Tapioca Thievery, Barbara Pet, and Lost, Barbara Heart Love, cute, and Suzanne Fortier, thank you for being here, and blessings to all. Let's see, Mary, I said hi to you.
Yes.
That's it. I think that's it. You guys are just dripping it. Mary, Star, Shine, cute name. Okay.
Blessings to all. Yeah. Barbara Heart Love says, today is my birthday. Well, happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. What a wonderful day to have a birthday.
Absolutely.
That sounds like a good numerological day.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So we were,
Yep.
Marina and I were talking backstage about the energies, and I was saying it feels like today the energy is about the 3-eye atlas and all these changes and shifts that are coming in, and some of the energy that we can take advantage of if we know about it. But Marina's part of this is, I thought, very powerful and beautiful and so positive. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Marina.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is. It is positive. And I really felt as I was trying to tune in to what was being shared with us, to the feeling of positivity that we all experienced yesterday and the evening on Tuesday, where it was, we felt we were part of that snowball and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So what we are doing is definitely having an effect.
Yeah.
So the being positive, the looking forward, the so on was kind of the main message. I didn't get something specific, but it was main message. And when it became specific was when I went to pick the cards that I wanted to use to, that part of my process is, I'll get a message and then it's like, okay, I need this deck and this deck. Well, I went to, this is the Ash of Frost, the animal elders oracle.
I love those cards.
They're beautiful.
They really are.
Yes. And then I was drawn to Trisha's Neptune Moon.
Beautiful.
Now, I have not used this deck yet because it has a specific purpose. And the purpose of that deck is more spiritual, more, like I don't know that I would use it for personal reading or something along those lines, because it is more spiritual. So what I got from the Neptune Moon was, we are on a path of progress.
Love it.
Self-betterment. Right? You notice he's consulting the book. He's looking at the book. He's paying attention. The circle that's there, or the coin that's there, reminded me of a clock. So it's like, okay, pay attention now. Now is the time. We are all looking forward to that self-betterment. And one of the things that we have to keep in mind is Guardian's Shield. We're protected. We are absolutely protected as we go forward, as we learn, as we experience new things. There's no need to have any fear there. Just let it go. Trust. And then I got the way forward, which is into the future.
I love that.
So trust where we are, where we've been, trust where we are going. And look at that. Does that, the first image, does that not remind you of the bald eagle?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Yeah.
There you go. As we go forward, just remember that. Then the excuse me, the animal elders, I got Elder Hawk. And it says, be more present. Yeah. No, it won't adjust. Okay. All right. Trust me. It says,
a little blurry, but we could see it.
Yes, yeah. Be more present. This is not only present, but also be there when you get that bird's eye view. Be willing to be excuse me, to be open to seeing the bigger perspective, the larger perspective, the bigger picture. And then got Elder Hummingbird.
Oh,
Isn't this
sweet.
gorgeous?
Oh,
And
sweet.
it says, remember the magic. Remember the magic of how we got here, the magic of how we are progressing, the magic of our own abilities to manifest the future that we want. There, it until you know how to do it, it does feel like magic. And then once you realize how to do it, it's like, oh man.
Exactly.
Totally. And the last card that I got was, this is Elder Beaver. And it says, remain focused. Remain focused. So what we are doing in terms of the light work, the compassion, the joy that we've been feeling, the spreading our message of gratitude and looking forward, it is being recognized by the universe. It is there to assist us. It is there to help us. We are protected. There is nothing to fear. So going forward, you kind of do it with joy. Do it because it feels good. And that's what the universe works on. It works on feeling, right? You can sit there and put out all kinds of positive affirmations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Abundance comes to me in all forms, in all ways. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean anything unless you put the feeling behind it, unless you feel that gratitude. Yes. So I think we're getting, with Val's message, I think we're getting close to getting some assistance.
Yes.
With the things that we are learning.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I just want to say hi to a few more people who popped in here. Mary Epperson, Tea Garden Chicken, who's Teresa. And let's see, I think Cheryl
Manolo. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. So, my message felt oddly like it's talking about the 3I Atlas energy that's coming in, shifting everything. And it does go along with Marina's message. The first, I had to pull this activation card, and it's Earth. And it is really connecting to all aspects of the beauty of everything. Mother Nature, Gaia, revealing the ethereal and spiritual aspects of our nature. So we are part of Earth. We here are bodies, and encompassing that in our spiritual selves, understanding that it is part of everything. Miracle. So this is the same kind of energy Marina received, which is about the magic.
Yes.
And really, it is the frequency of the belief in ourselves as part of Source. And therefore, our belief is that anything is possible. That is what you and I and everyone, we're all coming to that place where, it's going to crystallize and we're going to realize it. So here is a beautiful third activation card, Synergy. And really, it supports that allowance and acceptance of all this energy coming in. The not so obvious, never seen before combinations, and really unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, to loving, and being in the world, embracing the unfamiliar, so that new yet exciting creations or co-creations can birth through a new reality. This is so powerful in pulling all of our message together And it really encapsulates, I think, everything that is going to be happening, especially with this 3-eye atlas, which is, it's been in my awareness constantly for some reason. And it's funny, staring and wanting to control is on the back burner right now. Staring and wanting control, this time it's letting our higher self, letting the energies that are coming in, just allowing them in. That's why it's right next to synergy, allowing it in. And being slow, turtle, being slow and pausing and realizing slow, steady progress. Don't rush. Just let it do its thing. It's happening. And these handcuffs are really about feeling. Those who feel, some of us are going to have days or parts of us that feel like we're having powerless moments or feeling held back or loss of freedom. Maybe we're getting triggered by different things. But you will see that as just, okay, you're experiencing that 3D earthly part of yourself. You're still divine source, but it's okay. Accept that part of yourself. It doesn't mean that you aren't going to try to integrate that trigger into love. You are, so that you will move through life as a more loving being for yourself first. This is what this is all about, because it's parts of yourself that you haven't coalesced. Slow down is the same thing as turtle in another deck. It's really telling us the same thing. It's not a race. It's not a competition. It doesn't make you weak or less than when you have to pause and just let things. It's kind of like all this energy is going to be coming in. It already is. And it's going to be shifting. And I think it's December 19th. The first really big hits of it come on the solstice. So, wait, is it called the solstice in the winter? Whatever it is.
Winter solstice. Yeah.
There you go. You can tell I know a lot about it. But it's the December 19th. That's a big day. So there's going to be a lot of releasing happening at that time, because you're getting all this new upgrade. They're upgrading us. And there's going to be some kind of resolution with all the other things we have to let
go of.
So that
releasing the handcuffs where we have felt we've been handcuffed.
There you go. Handcuffs, releasing, and you have the resolution, and all is beautiful. And that creates that level of change that we're going to see. This is really beautiful. Here's the acorn. And that is about prosperity, abundance, good luck, energy. This is after everything. Great things to come, perseverance and power. And what is next to that? These are the two final cards, Ballerina. And Ballerina is about discipline, graceful elegance, strong focus required. That's to stay in this now moment. And practice and perfection is more like, I don't think we have to be perfection, but I think that's really,
we already are.
Yes, exactly right. We already are. And so that's just allowing us to be who we are and seeing ourselves as such. So I think these are great things to look forward to and to just let happen, that kind of give you the feeling, just you're breathing through it. It's all going to happen, and it's an upgrade, folks. So what's not to like about that, right? It's help from the outer realms coming in for us. And something that I watched the other day made me realize, we talk about as within, so without, and outer realm versus inner realm. And somebody reminded me, there is no difference. it's all the same. You just think it's not the same. Because we are one, everything is all the same. There isn't any separation between the inner and the outer, the this and the that. It is just one. And once you get that complete nugget of, oh my God, we've been saying things in a separate way, you stop doing it and you go,
yes,
that's not right.
yes. I absolutely agree with that, Val. And it's funny, but not that. Yes, I came across something recently that put that concept visually for me into perspective in a really good way. And that was the person was saying about how we are all connected. We are all sparks of the divine. And you're right, whether it's here, internally, externally, we are all part of the divine. And the way that they sort of gave an example that you can relate to is, think about when you are on a plane at night.
Yeah.
And you're flying over a city, right? And you can, and especially if it's a city that you don't know exactly what it is, but you can see the street lights, you can see the streets, you can see the connections.
Yeah.
What you don't see are the little districts, because the little districts aren't important. What's important is how everything is connected.
Yes.
So think of it in those terms, that we are part, not only part of the divine, but we are part of this universe, other universes.
Yeah.
There is no difference between us and them, right?
There is.
So when people are talking about, that there might be some fear or whatnot associated with the 3i Atlas, rather than look at it as something to be fearful, why not look at it as something to be joyful and happy about? Someone is coming to explain, possibly, what it is that we've been doing, how we've been growing, how we can continue to do that, how we can be more tapped in. Those are all good things. That's the same as, you're searching for a spiritual family and you happen to find this particular community.
Exactly.
It's not, there's nothing to fear, right? The first day that you go into someone's chat and you're listening, and you may not be, commenting hi to everyone. You're just sitting back, you're lurking, and then you come back, and then you realize you can do this, and you realize that there isn't anyone here to judge, and so on. Those are all little acts of faith, right?
Yes, exactly.
The little nuggets of magic.
Yes.
And whatnot. So
yeah. And
yeah, I think
I love that, Marina. That was beautiful. And Mary Starshine saying, yeah, most religions have doctrine that we are separate from the Creator, and we are not. So it just it really hit home that some of the things that I say have separation in it. And it really isn't true. Even the idea that we mirror each other is an illusion, being that we are the same.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really get right down to it, there is no separation. If there's no separation, there's nothing mirroring. You are it. You are it. They are you. You are them. It is.
Yes.
Just stop the illusion now by cutting all that off. It's a big concept, but it really comes, I am that I am, and that is what we all are. I am that I am, in the sea of that source energy. We are one.
Exactly. We are a drop in the ocean. That doesn't mean that we are diminished when we go into the ocean. It means that we become part of something much bigger.
Exactly. Yeah. And that connection is not even a connection. We are it.
Yes.
There's no connection. We are
Yes.
the, drop of source. We are that spark of source. So the closest thing I can think of is to take anything out of your vocabulary that sounds like it's a comparison, or it's a mirror, or it's a separation, or it's above, so below. No, it's all the same thing. We're all in the same space. Boom.
Yes.
So that's a lot to remember.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, yeah. And
yes.
Yanya saying, and Catholics, Lord, I am not worthy to receive you. Yeah, I couldn't ever spout any of that kind of stuff because it just hit me wrong, even when I was a little kid.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like in the rosary, there are some things when you do the rosary for Mother Mary. Yeah, our sinners, pray for us sinners at the hour of our death, blah blah blah. No, we aren't sinners. So the whole concept of that always struck me. Of course, I never had an organized religion, but I was interested in it, and I did read about a lot of it.
And there is that. Well, as most of us recognize, the religions in the world, some of the things that they talk about, that they want to put forward as being, the universal laws, the Christian laws, whatever. It was written by people. It was not written by the
divine hand of source.
Yeah. So there is, we always have to look at it from the perspective of what was the motivation.
Yeah, I love that. That's a powerful thought.
Yes.
When you're looking at belief systems and rules.
Yes.
What prompted that?
Exactly.
What's that one for?
Yes. Women were, thousands of years ago, women were a lot more powerful, a lot more involved in the management of government and countries and so on. And it wasn't until the religions came by, and it's like, ooh, wait a minute, we can't have them making up all the rules. So did you know that Mary was a prostitute? Did you know that she was this and she was that? And if you believe any of this or that, oh, you could be a witch, and you know what witches are like. So all of a sudden, you're taken from a place of power, for lack of a better word. But women's rule, I think, is a lot more harmonious because women rule from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Men tend to rule with the sword.
Yes.
And that's because we're different. One can't exist without the other. So it's not like one is better than the other. We're not. And Barbara, there is an awful lot of women that were part of the
they were written out, baby.
Yes, exactly. They were,
or the story was changed, like Mary Magdalene, not the loose woman.
Yes.
They were written in their story changed, things manipulated. Yeah, there were a lot of women in all of this that were not. Yeah, there were.
And remember, there was no printing press back then, so it's not like one person wrote it and made 1,000 copies and spread it around. Every time that it was reproduced, there's always that little bit of opportunity to just add an extra syllable, to change the meaning of okay. I'll tell you a quick little joke to illustrate that. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
There's a monk was a scribe, and he used to go from place to place, and he would copy the books and so on. And his archbishop noticed that he had been at this one particular monastery for quite some time, and he really didn't have a lot of books that he had to recreate. So the archbishop went to visit and, ask for, we'll call him Father John. Where's Father John? Oh, well, he's, down in the library. We haven't seen him for days and days. So the bishop goes looking for him and searching all over the place. Finally comes across Father John, who is sitting in a corner. His head is in his hands and he is crying.
Oh my God.
And the archbishop said, Father John, are you okay? We've been looking for you. What on earth is wrong? And Father John looks up and says, Bishop, the word is celebrate. The word is celebrate, not celebrate.
So
there, right?
And therefore, that's why they made a mistake. That they had to be celibate.
That's right. Yeah. And it's very easy to do. Celebrate. Just one letter. Just one letter. And it changes the whole context.
It changed the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, and to be honest, that's a good joke. I love that story.
Now, nice clean joke.
It's very clean. And, the real truth is that priests used to marry.
Yes.
They had families.
It was encouraged.
And women, I don't know how much women played into it, but women did have other roles. I don't know if it was probably not the Catholic Church necessarily. I don't remember. I don't know what I heard, but I do know that they used to have families and it got changed.
Yes.
It just got changed. So
it did. It did. It's always interesting to look back at the foundations of religions and how they started and how they are all basically the same.
Exactly.
They are all basically the same. They start at the same place. Exactly. It's just a matter of who is telling the story and what is their motivation in sharing that particular story with you at that particular time.
And I love that question about that, because that really, it's true. And thank you, Dee Bailey. I love you both. We love you too. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Appreciate that. Yeah, Marina, you're absolutely right. That is so important to question. Well, what motivated them to write that? What was going on at the time that they were writing that? And what would lead to that? And if anything that you're reading has fair, rules, if it has fear in it, if it has restriction or things that don't seem quite fair or right for everyone.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And yes, Mary Starshine, lots of nuns have had babies.
Yes.
Immaculate conceptions were happening all over the place.
They were apparently happening a lot. And unfortunately also in Ireland.
Yes. Exactly. Yes.
So,
and
yeah.
Don't forget too that Mary Magdalene was a disciple of Jesus. She was the one who she basically bankrolled his show.
She did. She was from a very wealthy family.
Yes. She had the means.
She had the means.
Yeah. So she did that. What happened with the other disciples? Well, some of them, and I can't remember exactly who it was, but it doesn't matter, was a little perturbed that she was getting a lot more attention than they were, or maybe some of the other disciples, that Jesus was a lot closer to her. Yeah. And that's all of a sudden you have the idea of, well, really, what's going on? Wink, wink, and so on. So humans, we come down here to learn things, and we come down here to go through certain lessons that hopefully we emerge better. But it's still a human experience, right? So
We just got our first devil comment. I had to put the person in timeout, everyone.
Good for you. Good for you. I'm always surprised that when people comment about what we do in terms of, we're being the devil, we're witches and so on. If you consider me a witch, consider the power that I have. Do you really want to mess with me?
Exactly. I mean, this person was in all caps. Witchcraft, who knows what else was. I barely read it. But I have to say, that's what we're talking about, is that fear-based mentality that tries to control you. And this person is so indoctrinated into that kind of a mindset that they think they have to preach it out. Preach the hate speech out there to everyone, which is kind of sad, actually. But
it is. In a lot of ways, it is very sad, because I would want, if I'm going to worship a God, I would want him to be loving, to be caring, to be compassionate. And while Jesus was a good number of those things, if you look at the Bible, God ordered the execution of all the firstborn males.
There you go.
He had 42 children who were mauled by a bear because they said something he didn't like.
Exactly.
That's not. I don't want a God who is vindictive or cruel or mean.
Well, there is no God, man sitting on a throne.
No.
We're an energy form. We're energy. We're this consciousness, the sea of consciousness. That is what we are. And going back to, exactly, Mary Starshine. Magdalena is the feminine equal of Jesus, and she was an Essene as well, just like Mary. Both Marys were Essenes, and Jesus as well were all, it studied with the Essenes. So just so you all know, they had the mystery school background. So thank you for sharing that. And it's true that she was, I've even read that I definitely read she was his equal in power, in knowledge, in every way you can imagine, because of course, they were together too. So, and I'm sure they had children.
I believe so.
Yes. So, we can only, use our intuition and our gut feeling on all of that. But there are things that do indicate those findings are true, or those beliefs are true. So, but
I just always I always go back to what's the motivation? Why are you sharing this with me? And what's in it for you?
Exactly.
Because there's always that little bit of a component. And I think that thinking keeps you a little more in perspective, so that you can use your better judgment. And say, okay, no, what this person is saying, that makes sense to me. Well, I can feel it.
It's just like eating fish on Friday thing.
Yes.
That wasn't always a thing. That was just some guy sitting there going, oh, we're going to have them eat fish on Friday. I don't even know what the whole thing was for. But I'm just trying to say, question, if you cannot question something inside of a system and they don't allow it, run the other way.
Run the other way. Yes.
Because everything should be open to inspection and understanding in the deep ways that you can understand it. And you should be able to ferret it all out and really understand it. And no one should stop you or say, give you some platitude and have it stop. No, you dig in.
Yes. And for the most part, people ask questions, I think, because they genuinely want to learn.
Yes.
They want more information.
Yeah.
When the other person looks at it as an attack on their belief, then I have to say, why would you think that?
Exactly.
Where did you hear that questions like this are an attack on your faith?
Yes.
I'm not attacking your faith. I'm asking questions.
Exactly.
Right. And
Exactly.
if your faith is that strong and your belief is that rooted, you should have no trouble answering my questions in a way that I can say, that makes sense. Okay. Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, D. Bailey says, I noticed an overwhelming loving feminine energy at the last protest.
Yes.
It was impossible to ignore and very empowering. We couldn't stop cheering each other on, and it was an absolute celebration. And you know, D. Bailey, my daughter-in-law, who went as a suffragette, she had the whole costume on, had her sign and everything. She was showing me pictures. She said it was like a celebration, just like you. And she said there was such an uplifting, beautiful feeling that I totally get what you're saying about the divine feminine energy rolling through there. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. There was a lot of divine feminine going on. No more kings. So, yeah, that was awesome.
Exactly. And that's a good energy to be in, right? Who wouldn't want to be in that celebratory energy, absolutely. In that it feels good? And you know, I'm sure that within that sense, nobody thought to look around and say, oh, who's the leader? I need to know who the leader is. You know, because everybody's the leader.
Everybody's a leader. There isn't a leader. It's everyone. That's that beautiful community vibe that everybody goes out in their areas and they just gather. They have, and my daughter-in-law, Laura, said it like this. Everyone was there, had the same thing on their mind, the same focus. It was like they were all vibrating and humming at the same level. And it was just beautiful. It was a magnificent celebration because, you know, that's synergy, folks. That's synergy. And
like one of the cards you got.
Yes, exactly. The synergy. You can't make that up, folks.
No.
I just, Gary Starshine says the story in the Last Supper was distorted by the Catholic Church. And I just saw that AI has been looking at, they fed all the information in to this specialized form of AI that was meant to analyze the hidden things inside that Da Vinci painted inside the Last Supper. And apparently there were tons of words written behind all of it. And so AI came out, and sure enough, they found that AI pointed out just tons of them. And it really is a message about, well, let me not say that because I can't remember specifically. I'm not going to tell you what the message was about, but it really backs up the fact that the Last Supper was distorted by the Catholic Church. I'm sorry. Yeah, he was in commentary with it. Think of it that way.
Yes.
So just yeah. She got. I put her in timeout, and there she is again.
Yeah, that's
okay. Let me
be gone.
And delete their comments.
Yes.
Okay, she's not in timeout anymore. She's banned.
Yeah.
Okay,
there you go.
Okay.
And shameless self-promotion, you guys. But for those of you who don't know, if you like that energy of the protests, then please join me on the next Shine Your Light event, which is going to be on Saturday, the 29th of November. That's the whole idea behind that monthly event, is to sit in that good energy, to spread love, light, compassion, unity to anyone, anywhere that needs it. We keep things on a higher vibration, and you walk away at the end of the event feeling like you have been uplifted, because you have. And when we send out that intention to the universe as a collective, right? Whether we are 50 people, 500, 5,000, whatever, it multiplies. When it gets out into the ether, it multiplies 1,000-fold. So
it absolutely does. It absolutely does.
And Dee Bailey, it is on Saturday, November 29th, starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 4:30 p.m. My time here in Mountain. And if you want more information on it, go to my YouTube channel and scroll down in the posts. And yeah, I generally put it in there when it's coming up. So
that's right. Okay. Excellent. Excellent.
All right.
It is exactly that kind of energy that we're talking about. So, I mean, that was more of that same beautiful synergy. Yeah, you definitely want that. And so I don't know how we got on the religious thing, but it somehow got there from, I don't know, but really in talking about the divine feminine energy on the planet now, and realizing the male aspect of us as we incarnate and we're in a male form, have always been the hunter-gatherers, and we were always the ones having the babies, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
In the early days, but times shifted. We were the wisdom keepers. We were the ancient women who held the light codes, the secrets of the universe. We have always been powerful beings throughout time. And somehow men have not let go of that. I'm in charge. I'm a hunter-gatherer. Not to disparage men, because inside of us, we have the male and the female, masculine and feminine energy. What is it? It's the male energy, the outward going, go to work, bring home the bacon. We have to have that in us. Who could have supported their family without it? We have to have it in us. So it's the one that goes to talk to your kid's teacher and, complain or whatever. It's also, the one who stands up for things. But the feminine side of us is that compassionate, receiving energy. And it's also the one that gives all the comfort and compassion and love out to everyone.
Yes.
And so all of that is divine masculine and divine feminine inside of us. And we are balancing that in the world today, because there's a preponderance of the authoritarian kind of thing going on. And even though that's not what we're here to talk about, you have to talk about the elephant in the room, that to move from your heart, to be in your heart. And that is in your divine feminine energy. And a man can have it too, in his divine feminine energy.
Exactly. That one, I love one of the Native American teachings and beliefs is that people who are, let's say, effeminate, men who are effeminate, or women who are a little more masculine, they don't see that as being something that is bad. They see that as someone who is connected, has both the male and female energy connected within them. Yes. And that makes absolute sense.
Yes, absolutely. Right? That is what the human being is going toward now, is being in union with our inner masculine and feminine, so that when we move out on the outward with our energy, we're going from a loving place, but we're also standing in our power.
Yes.
All those things that are masculine and feminine working together beautifully. And
because you're right. One cannot exist without the other.
cannot. You have to go to work to make the bring home the bacon. You have to do it all, whether you're going to work or you're taking care of your kids at home or whatever you're doing, you're still working. So yin and yang, you have to have it. It's both functioning, and you want that balance between it. Yes. You want that synergy, that synchronicity, that beautiful flow. And that's what we're doing. When we say we're doing it and we're in that energy, we are the whole. We are the whole. There isn't them and us.
No.
We are the whole. So as you're doing this, you're doing it. I mean, you are it. What am I saying? You're already it, but it's just a 3D concept that you think you have to. You don't have to become anything. You're already it.
Yes.
It's just letting go of those preconceived ideas or notions.
Yes. And remembering, when we incarnate into the human form, part of what we do is in order to learn lessons or to learn certain things, we have to start with a blank slate. We have to forget what we have learned previously. Otherwise, how do you learn the lesson?
You have to let go of those old concepts and ideas to grow and move forward, because these can't, you can look at them together and go, oh, this sounds like a much better, oh, this fits me right now. And you got to let that one go so you can keep growing and changing.
Yes, so, exactly.
Yeah.
So when part of our job, if you will, as spiritual beings having a human experience, is to remember.
Yes.
As we grow spiritually, that's what we're doing, is we're getting closer to our guides, closer to our higher selves, so that we could remember the things that we did before.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that is really true. And it's funny, I was telling my kids who were here visiting, I remembered back, in fourth grade when they started talking about Machu Picchu, and they talked about the Mayans and the Aztecs, and all of a sudden I started to have these past lives flash before my eyes, and I woke up and I was like, I was paying attention in class when he was talking about Peru and all of that. And I swear this was that moment when you realize that you're connected to everything. You're connected to everything. And that was the one thing that really, suddenly I wasn't daydreaming out the window, because this was the only thing, these were the only things I thought were interesting.
Exactly.
It was all about the reason for being here and what our divine purpose is, and however that looks to you in your life. Honoring that and paying attention to that is something that will grow within you, that feeling of that beautiful energy of synergy, that blissful energy of being in divine source energy, doing what you're here to do. How can I even say it? It's that nirvana. It's that peace and harmony.
Magic.
Yes.
The magic, the believing in the miracles.
The miracles. You will feel like you're in that sweet spot, because you are in that sweet spot.
Yes.
It's just changing that perspective to realize it, the remembering. So when you remember that, you are in that divine space. So when I was going into these past lives and I'm in 4th grade and all this is happening and I have that connection, that heart connection to those eras, those lifetimes, I am connecting to my divine source energy, going, oh, that's like a remembrance.
Exactly.
So that was beautiful.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I love that everyone has that within them. And when you feel an affinity to something, like I did to Machu Picchu or the Mayans or all of that, you feel pull or you feel interested. Yeah, you've had lives. You've had that.
You've been there.
You've been there. You've done that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just that little spark of, ooh, let me.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right, Marina?
Yes, totally. Yeah. 2 of my biggest life altering moments happened in Mexico City.
There you go.
Both times at Teotihuacan. First, when I climbed the Pyramid of the Moon. The second one was the Pyramid of the Sun.
I mean, you're giving me the chills.
Yeah.
So
very life altering event.
Yeah, very powerful moment of initiation and activation.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. It was your time to activate.
Yes.
Yeah, that just gave me the chills up and down. So I love that. And I can't believe our hour has gone so fast.
I know. It just
it blew by.
Just getting good too.
It got so good. We got some people, one person in the chat, it was only one, thought we were witches, but thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you. And you know what? We must be doing something right if we're getting that attention. So
yes, absolutely. So thank you. Thank you for that. And we're going to be on Marina's channel next week, and it's going to be episode 152.
152.
So I'm looking forward to that. And Marina, do you have anything coming up you want to talk about on your channel?
7 p.m. tonight, I'll be over on Sherry, Voices from the Swamp channel. It's Thursday, so it's our Golden Girls Coffee Clutch.
Okay.
That is happening. And then on Saturday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, the lovely Trish James is going to be joining me again on the channel. So swing on by. We're going to talk about our new decks and do some readings, and it'll be fun. She's fabulous.
She really is. She's a powerhouse. I love her. I love her.
Yes.
And her cards are phenomenal. I love every deck I've gotten, and I have to get more. I'm going to crack my piggy bank.
Yes, I know. I just got a Immortal Cycle. Is fabulous.
I bet. Oh man, I'm getting the chills. Oh, I love those.
And her little, these are adorable. Cats and dogs, little things. Yes or no. They're very, very quick. Yes or no. Yeah, you pull the cards. They're
oh my God, I got to get those.
just so sweet.
They're just so cute, and she does all the artwork herself.
Yes.
She's a graphics designer of these images, and they're outstandingly beautiful.
They are.
So all of that, but it's also the energy and thought put into
the
all
intention.
Of that.
Yes.
The intention, very powerful.
Absolutely.
So I look forward to that as well. So thank you all, and like and subscribe. Go to Marina's Heart Center Tarot, Val Dragonfly Crystals. Yes, put those 7 characters, whatever they may be, or words.
7 words. 7. This was the best show I have ever seen on YouTube. There you go.
There you go. There you go. So thank you all for being with us, and we're going to say good night for now, and we love you guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye, everyone.
See you later. Bye for now.